Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. As you can see here, this is the continuation of the video devoted to conditional sentences. In this case, after working with each of the different types of conditionals, we are going to talk about mixed conditionals, a kind of combination between the second and the third conditional. This said, let's get the ball rolling. You must remember each of the different types of conditionals: zero, first, second, and third. In this slide, you can see them illustrated by different examples. So in these examples, you can also see the structure that is also compulsory. In case you still struggle, you'll be able to scan the code and practice with extra exercises regarding conditional sentences, and you'll also find extra practice in the description of the video. In the previous slide, I presented the different types of conditional by means of different sentences and examples, and here you can see a kind of review or summary of the different uses. So the zero conditional that was used to talk about general truths, if plus present simple and then present simple, is the most basic one, and it does not really appear quite a lot. We can also talk about the first conditional, if plus present simple and then will or won't plus the verb. We use it to talk about possible things, okay, in the present or future. And above all, we need to master here the second and the third conditional. Both are going to be used to talk about unreal, hypothetical, impossible situations. Yet, the second conditional, built by means of if plus past simple and then good plus the verb, it's going to be used to talk about impossible, hypothetical, dreamt, and real situations in the present. But the third conditional is going to be used in those situations, but about things in the past, cosas que ya han pasado. In this case, remember that the third conditional was used by means of if plus past perfect plus three things: good, have, always have, and the past participle. Estos dos son los que más nos van a interesar, porque los mixed conditionals que vamos a empezar a ver a continuación se van a crear mezclando la condición o el resultado del second con el third conditional y viceversa. And it is exactly that combination between second and third conditional what we call in English mixed conditionals. Just below, you can see a couple of examples, something like, if I had finished all my homework last night, that's the condition of the third conditional, es la condición del tercer condicional, el had finished, I could be able to go to the cinema now. That's the result of the second conditional. O sea que mezclamos la condición de uno con el resultado de otro y hacemos una combinación que incluso es posible en español. ¿Cómo soy capaz de distinguirlo? Bueno, normalmente suelen pautarlo con adverbios de tiempo. Sabemos que el tercer condicional siempre se refiere a cosas sobre el pasado, y de ahí que la primera parte de la oración, que se refiere a last night, se refiera al tercer condicional, y en la segunda, que nos habla de ese now, pues sea el segundo. We also have another example. If I were a man, they would have given me the job. Si hubiese sido un hombre, me habrían dado el trabajo, ¿vale? But I'm not a man, so I didn't get the job somehow. As I mentioned, mixed conditionals are going to be created by the combination of second and third conditional. There is something in common, and is that both are used to talk about impossible, unreal, hypothetical situations, and that is exactly the use of mixed conditionals. We mustn't forget that the second conditional is used to talk about these hypothetical and impossible and dreamt situations in the present, but the third conditional is to talk about those in the past, things that we can't change. Remember that if you still struggle, you can find another video that is the previous part to this one where I explain everything in detail. You can see that the second conditional is going to present the combination of if plus past simple in the condition and good plus infinitive in the result. Both would be regarding the present, yet the third conditional has if plus past perfect in the condition and good have past participle in the result, both in the past. How do we build mixed conditionals? Well, combining the present condition with the past result, or vice versa, the past condition with the present result. Let me explain this in detail. So the first possible combination is this one, where we have the if plus past perfect. That means we have the condition of the third conditional combined with the result of the second, that is good plus infinitive. Si no sabemos bien las estructuras, no tenemos problema. Lo que hacemos es un cambio. Here you can see the example. If I had won the lottery, okay, the past condition, si hubiese ganado la lotería, para ponerlo más sencillo y que entendamos que es un un mixed conditional, nos deberían de poner algo tipo if I had won the lottery that day or last year, you know, something that had already passed. I would be rich. Ahí tendría mi present result. Con lo cual, esta primera combinación se utilizaría para, to imagine how a change in the past, como un cambio en el pasado, es decir, si hubiese ganado la lotería, would have a result in the present. Tendría un resultado en el presente, que sería rico. Okay, basically. So this is the first possible combination. And this is the second combination, that it's exactly the same but upside down. So the condition is taken from the second conditional, if plus past simple, and the result taken from the third one. So good, have, plus past participle. Here you can see an example. If I didn't like pizza, present condition taken from the second conditional, I wouldn't have gone to the Italian restaurant yesterday. ¿Vale? Entonces ahí me mezclan cómo es algo sobre el presente en relación con lo del pasado, que sí que se me marca, ¿vale? El past result. Here you can see that this second type of mixed conditional is used to imagine how something different in the present would mean that the past was different too, okay? And this is something that we use quite a lot in Spanish as well. Es una cosa que utilizamos mucho en español, que es simplemente una mezcla, ¿vale? De uno y de otro. No es que el tipo anterior sea el tipo 1 y este el tipo 2, da exactamente igual, ¿vale? No hay tipos en este caso, simplemente dos posibles combinaciones. And this said, let's start practicing with this issue. Time to practice. Try to complete this exercise by means of mixed conditional. So, take your worksheet in front of you, okay, and complete this exercise. Great. So, supposing you've already done the exercise, you may have noticed that they play with the time adverbs, ¿vale? Vais a poder ver cómo juegan con los adverbios de tiempo. De repente te meten un now, a pesar de que lo que me estén pidiendo es algo que ya ha ocurrido en el pasado, o me estén hablando de algo en el presente y de repente me metan un years ago o yesterday, you know? Eso es un poco el uso de los mixed conditional. Como tú vas por cierto caminito y de repente te dicen, hey, que me lo tienes que cambiar al pasado, que me lo tienes que cambiar al presente, ¿ok? And this is the way of doing it. So, to begin with, if you haven't eaten so much, ahí meto una condición sobre el pasado con el tercer condicional porque la acción ya se ha realizado, es un pasado. Sin embargo, me dicen, you wouldn't be feeling sick now. Por eso ahí se permite el lujo de meter un resultado en el presente, second conditional. Then, if we had money, we would have moved to a bigger house years ago. Lo que sería la condición me la meten en el presente porque sería el second conditional, pero de repente me meten years ago y ahí de repente me piden que cree un third conditional. De ahí esos mixed conditional, ¿vale? O sea que siempre que veáis un adverbio de tiempo, pues notad ahí, ¿vale? Que quizás nos están pidiendo un mixed conditional. If I were you, I would have acted differently. Y ahora me meten en el pasado. Your behavior was unacceptable. Ya pasó, tu comportamiento, te portaste fatal en ese momento y ya pasó. We are second now, we would be top of the league if we hadn't lost our last match. Estaríamos en lo alto de la liga, en plan, seríamos lo más de la liga, ahora, en el presente, si no hubiésemos perdido tal y tal. Vale. If he weren't so lazy, he would have finished the assignment when it was due. So, a past. Yeah? I would be equally proud of you if you hadn't achieved so many things in your life. Y contrastamos, ¿vale? Ese es el contraste. Presente, pasado, pasado, presente. If I didn't work so hard, I wouldn't have got the job I have. Okay? Or if he had done anything wrong, he would know it by now. He would still be here if you hadn't scared him away. Okay, sorry. Here, en plan aquí, en este momento, ahora, si no hubiese pasado lo anterior, ¿vale? Así que watch out with this thing because it's quite common as well, even though it's a bit more complex. But I think the tip is quite useful. And this is it. So after watching this video, you must be able to distinguish between pure second conditionals, pure third conditionals, and these mixed conditionals where we are mixing the condition with the result of the other and vice versa. You must be able as well to complete varied exercises where you are forced to use mixed conditionals. In case you want to practice more, remember that there's extra practice in the description of the video, and in case you still have doubts, I'll always be available via email. This said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and that's all. Bye!